This film is set in 2002 Toronto. Think bright pastels and scrunchies, graphic tees, and bucket hats.
May is our spunky 13-year-old protagonist, nerd and proud of it.
I equals -4.
She has to balance family life, social life, friends life, and school life.
This is grade 8. I don't got time to mess around.
May's semi-based off of myself and my ride or die dork squad.
Right.
And she is the apple of her mom's eye. They are basically joined at the hip.
Give me 5.
Yeah.
I play the character of Ming, who is May's mom. Ming is a little, I would say, hypervigilant, but loves her daughter deeply.
Everything changes for May when she wakes up one morning and she's a giant 8-foot-tall, furry red panda.
This isn't happening.
She's feeling like this is the worst thing ever. Her friends are right there to be like, it's not the worst thing ever.
I'm a furry digging time bomb of awesomeness. And now you can come with us to Fort Town.
I'm never gonna let you cry. Oh, cry, don't cry.
Fort Town are the world's greatest boy band. May's first crush, her mom would not approve.
Why are they called Fort Town if there are 5 of them?
When we got approached about this project, we leapt at the opportunity.
It's literally been the most fun we've had writing.
From the music, the animation, the characters, and then the story itself, it's a very specific vision coming from Domi.
What makes Turning Red so universal is that it really taps into that awkward time in all of our lives.
I'm finally figuring out who I am.
Everyone goes through it, and you will survive and thrive.
The impact that Pixar has on all humans, it's really kind of amazing to think about.
I've been watching Pixar my entire life.
Within this sort of treasure chest you put memories of your childhood in, Pixar films loom pretty large.
To this day. They're incredibly entertaining and deep, and there's so much meaning behind them. You know, watching Turning Red.
Besties, assemble!
It really resonated with me.
This is grade 8. I don't got time to mess around.
The challenge we always set for ourselves at Pixar is we want it to feel like our films are grounded in stories that are specific and unique, but also universal.
What's going on, honey?
I'm a gross red monster!
The goal is to have it be based in personal experience, and I don't know if Domi has come clean, but it's a little autobiographical, this story.
The inspiration behind Turning Red comes from my own life growing up as a dorky Chinese-Canadian girl in Toronto, Canada. It really taps into that awkward, cringy time in all of our lives when we were 13, when everything in our lives were changing.
Whoa, what is that? Some of the craziest moments in the film are based on things that have happened to Domi.
Report you for trespassing.
It's Mommy!
Except, of course, for the giant furry red panda.
I think Turning Red is universal. It's about finding your own voice and then accepting your own voice.
We're bringing something new and different while also keeping with the Pixar tradition of great stories and great characters.
My whole life I've been perfect little May-May. But maybe I like this new me.
Hi, my name is Domi Shi, and I am the director of Disney and Pixar's Turning Red. Let's get to know some of the amazing people that helped bring this movie to life.
Yes!
So the character I related to most on Turning Red was May Lee.
May Lee.
Gotta be May.
I love you, May.
You're our girl.
She's just this amazing, energetic, awkward, and really likable character.
I just remember myself hitting puberty at that time and just feeling such a wide range of emotions and just feeling like I have another self trying to break free.
I was exactly like her when I was 13. I was dorky, but I didn't know it. I was confident, and I was a proud mama's girl, just like she was.
Probably Ming, the mom. I know what it feels like to have kids going through puberty and that sad moment where you're like, oh no, they're not my little kid anymore. They're turning into their own person.
In my 20s, I would say definitely Abby. I was definitely, we gotta do this, we gotta do it right. Oh, it was intense. But then when you get to your 40s, you're like Priya. You're like, it's gonna be okay, don't worry about it.
One of the things I'm most proud of is how I got to help everyone find the unique look of the film.
We tried something different and that it's very stylized.
The gorgeous color palette. You know, we were really going for that dreamy, teenage, vaporwave, fever dream. And so we added a lot of pastel blues and raspberry pinks.
I'm also proud to have been part of the decision to kind of reach out to Billy and Phineas to do our Four Town songs.
Four Town!
One personal contribution that I'm pretty proud of is repping nerdy girls, which when you watch the movie, there's just so many moments that I just plucked from my own personal experience and memory of just being this nerdy, passionate girl drawing boys and mermen in my sketchbook secretly under my bed, or my favorite boy band members. All of that is in the movie, and it makes me cringe, but I'm also very proud of its inclusion.
Domi Shi is an absolute brilliant mind, and collaborating with her as a director on our first film was such a joy.
Collaborating with Domi on her first feature film was kind of a dream come true. I mean, not only is she kind of an amazing storyteller with such a unique voice and a vision, but it's also getting to work for the first time with our first solo female director, which, you know, that's huge.
She has a quirky sensibility and a really amazing design sense. And that was an amazing experience for any animator, for a director to know exactly what she wanted.
She is the most fearless, most decisive director that I have ever worked with. And so to be able to collaborate her on a feature film was just kind of a dream come true. I would do anything with and for Domi now and in the future.
Collaborating with all the talented people at Pixar was just an amazing experience. Being able to work with these super talented artists and animators, they were able to take this small idea that I had and just take it so much further than where I could have imagined it going. And it was just really, really fun and amazing.
To be able to be out on Hollywood Boulevard celebrating Turning Red, being screened at El Capitan, it is such a thrill in my life to be a part of it. I'm just trying to take it all in.
How does it feel to be the director of the first Pixar film directed solely by a woman?
It feels amazing to have the support of Disney and Pixar behind this movie, behind me, and it just feels amazing to just be able to share my culture and my background on the big screen with everybody around the world.
Yeah. Feels like it's about time, is how it feels, right?
How does it feel to be a part of the first ever Asian-led Pixar film and also play the lead?
I can't believe that they casted me for this. I'm so grateful to Pixar. First Asian lead. I mean, this is Domi Shi, the director. This is her story, and I think it's great that they gave her a platform to tell her story, and I think people are really going to enjoy this movie.
What was the process working with Domi Shi on this?
Oh, it was really wonderful. I can't say enough about how just joyful and just nourishing it was, and just the amount of openness and trust was really extraordinary.
And what was it like working with Domi Shi?
It was so special because, you know, she could give me very close information to what the character is feeling and what she's going through. Domi was like telling me the music that she listened to in the 90s, and genre-wise, it's kind of all over the place. There's like New Jack Swing, there's like pop, an element of traditional Chinese music, which kind of represent Ming and her traditions.
Music is such an elemental part, I think, about adolescence, when you're trying to find your identity and your friends, and that is a real big focus of the film.
How does it feel to be a writer for the first Asian-led Pixar film?
You know, until you just said that, it hadn't really hit me.
And it's hitting now.
Right. It's hitting me right now.
Yeah.
It's kind of overwhelming. I mean, I love Pixar movies so much, and I never dreamed I would actually be involved with one.
I feel very proud, to say the least, and I feel like this movie is so authentic in every way.
And I'm just so grateful for it.
So what was it like also being a part of the first kind of Canadian like Pixar film?
I'm very unapologetically Canadian. It's basically like seeing my home, you know? It's seeing
where I grew up. So yeah, it's really, really cool.
What was it like seeing yourself on screen when your voice parts came on?
Super exciting and awesome, and it definitely a big ego boost, I guess.
Honestly, voicing an animated character is so fun because you really use more than the voice. Like, I'm sweating in there and you're grunting. I get more cardio than I've gotten in my life.
So my character is this crazy ball of energy that gets super intense, like 1000%.
I play Tyler, and he's kind of like a bully to the main character and her friends.
Miriam is just an accelerated version of me. She's just me on steroids, and being able to tap into that was so fun for me.
Super excited. We have a member of Four Town, Disney and Pixar's first boy band.
So being part of a boy band is like a dream come true. I've always wanted this since I was a little kid.
When I found out that Billie Eilish and Phineas were the ones who were writing the music and producing it, I literally was looking at my email and I screamed.
If you were to morph into any animal when you're excited, what animal would that be?
I'm crazy cat lady.
I would be a giraffe.
I would love to be a crow.
Like a fish. Like a puffer fish.
Maybe I can make like a purple panda.
Red panda, because then I become all fluffy.
Kangaroo. I don't know. Could be cool.
Maybe like a flamingo or something, because I'm so freaking tall.
Is it on?
I'm Maylin Lee. I wear what I want, say what I want. Also, I'm a red panda.
Do you know how dangerous this is?
Just trust me on this. My whole life I've been perfect little mermaid.
People have all kinds of sides to them, May.
Maybe I like this new me.
Literally goosebumps.